Hello folks, welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. Joey J, this is your Uniden Grant. Okay, that's what it looks like all finished. It's pretty much the same as the Lescom improved 148 GTL. The only difference is it doesn't have the RFX 150 on the back of it, but it is a very good candidate for it. 10-turn clarifier is in place, and I am using my frequency counter. Yours is where you put it back in the box. See if I can get this thing to set up here. The cable wants to twist it around. Mine's got extra switches that yours won't have. But there's your 10-turn. You can see it's still in the radio. This is your echo, and because of the way I had to mount the potentiometer, the echo, so that the hole would match and the board wouldn't touch anything, this is the way your lines are, off. Okay, and this is on and all the way up. Just remember that. Okay. Now, your SWR calibrate SRF is it's in the SRF position, the switch is, and stored inside the radio. You'll see that in some of the later videos. Your SWR calibrate control is now your talkback control. Okay. Matter of fact, let me switch to the dummy load. Go to AEM. It works on sideband, but you can't understand yourself on sideband, of course. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. So this is your Turner Road King. Looks like. That's with talkback all the way up, and it will squeal if you get too close to it. Audio testing, testing 1 2. Okay, now let me show you the echo. Echo, 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 echo. Alright, turn that part down. Echo, echo. And let's leave that on and turn the time down. Hello. 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. I think right about there. Actually, right about there is where most of the truckers run it. Or right in here. Yeah, right in here. About the 11 o'clock position, that's where I hear most of the big rigs run. Right in there. Audio test, test 1 2, 1 2 test. Okay, now I'm going to turn off all the toys and get serious here. Alright, that's 38 lower sideband, of course. And let's see, put that on ×1. I'm not on that one, I'm still internal. And I want to go to the bird. Okay, that looks like about 1.5 2 watts. Let me switch over to this one so you can probably see it a little better. Hello. Audio, hello. Now that's on channel 38. Now then I'm going to go to the highest frequency you have. Hello. Audio. You can see that's 27,975. Audio, hello, audio. Okay, now we're going to go to the lowest frequency. Audio, audio. That's your lowest frequency right there. Hello, audio. Audio, hello. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. One, two, three, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, see this bright dim switch right here? You notice how your channel readout has an E in front of it? It says E10. That's band and channel. We're on band E, channel 10. With this in the down position, your bright dim switch, when it's in the down position, your channel knob becomes your band switch, okay? A01, of course, is the lowest channel. That's that frequency right there. E10 is your highest frequency, right there, okay? Now, don't forget to go back to the channel position, most especially if you're going to use squelch scan, okay? Squelch scan doesn't work correctly if you're in the band position on the channel switch. It will still work. See, let me show you. Nope, I lied. It won't work. Okay, that's right. Unless that's turned off, squelch scan won't work. I was thinking about the 6404. All right, and until the radio gets squelched, okay, it just squelched, and you seen it roll over to the lowest frequency. Now it's going back up. And when it receives a signal, it'll do that. It says, okay, I found something on -71. And when it's squelched, it takes off again. All right, let's put it on the external. Well, no, I need to show you the output power. But it scans up and scans down, okay? And your squelch controls what signals the scan stops on. All right. Now let's go to lower sideband, and I want to jump up to the CB band real quick. Get on channel 38, and I want to look at my sideband output power. Okay, I'm on the ×1 scale. The meter on the left is reading RMS. The meter on the right is reading peak, and we're looking at the center scale. The one with a high number that says 50. Audio, hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. About 18 or 19 watts, which is good for this radio. This is a bipolar final. It works really, really well. Now the meter on the left has a 100 watt slug in it. So we're reading that bottom scale there. Audio. 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 Does it have one? Yeah, it's got a 100 watt slug in it. Audio. 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 I don't understand that because it's reading RMS. The meter on the right is reading peak. Oh, you know what? Well, no, that's on ×1. Hello, audio, audio, hello, audio. Not quite to 20. But, you know it's up there anyway. All right. Let's see. Have I remembered to tell you everything? I showed you where the meter connector is. And if you keep going in this video, you'll see all the inside of the radio and what all has been done with it. All right, I'm going to upload the video, and well, then I'll send you a bill. All right, Joey, I certainly hope you enjoy the radio. It's been my pleasure to modify it for you. 73. Okay, Joey, got started on your grant. I took that rotary switch mod out of your radio. This is the mod that I designed for Secret CB back in the I think it was the late 70s, early 80s. Anyway, I sent it to Secret CB to publish, and now I see them in quite a few radios, but it doesn't do the radio justice. I would recommend either an L3S in this one, at least an L3S, and that way you got all your frequencies are in sequence instead of jumping around like they did with the old rotary switch. And I sent you an email. I haven't got an answer yet, but I went ahead and started. Went ahead and took the ribbon cable out, and I'm installing the adapters now. We can put either an L3S in this, but I'm going to suggest to you also that we could put a LC5200. Now the 5200 will cover, what is it, 26815 to 28045 continuous. The LC5304 will either take the radio from 26815 to 28725, which is up in the 10-meter ham band, or on the low range version it'll take this radio down to 26065 and all the way up to 27975. Okay, I'll probably shoot you a video real quick and tell you that, but like I said, I hadn't heard back from you yet on the other, but I've decided that whether you want it, whether you want to pay for it or not, I'm gonna go ahead and put one in it, because I just don't like the way that other one operates. It was great back when I designed it, you know, but shortly after that I started creating well, at first I started creating EEPROM mods to where that you got all the frequencies in sequence, and then I switched to CPUs, and you can make CPUs do damn near anything nowadays. But anyway, I would at least recommend the LC5200 or the L3S. I'd prefer to put a 5200 in here, because I noticed that your display is really, really dim. But anyway, I'll send all that to you in an email, and try to get you this video uploaded and let you see that real quick. But all right, okay, Joey J. Progress report. I have the blue 3-digit mounted. Got the board. LC5304NX is mounted. Still got to change that guy right there to a blue on receive, red on transmit. And got the frequency counter connector and harness installed. Right now I've got that counter there plugged into it. Okay. And you can't hardly see it on the inside there, but it's right below the power connector. Anyway, there it is on the back. Well, you can't really see it because the counter connector is plugged into it, and I'll show you all that. Okay, I haven't got the wires all dressed up yet. I haven't decided on a good mounting location for the 5304 just yet. I'm not happy with this spot right here. Gets in the way of all the adjustments. But may have to leave it there. Alright, on your 10 turn, someone had cut the wires out of the little 3-pin connector for your clarifier. So what I did was put a let me switch it off. Put a quick disconnect setup in there, kind of like what the Ranger made radios use. That right there, and then the little harness here connects to your 10 turn potentiometer for your 10-turn clarifier, which I have rewired to work correctly. And so if something happens to this and you need to replace it, just unplug that harness, take this out, move the harness to the new one, put it back in. But that's where I'm at. Like I said, this is just a progress report. I do have the shotkeys installed. There they are right there. Got the high gain transistors installed. That was one set of the shotkeys. The other set's back here. Oh, you're not going to be able to see them. Can I get, no. Not enough light. There they are. There you are. The little blue ones there. There's your other set of shotkeys. Okay. I haven't completed the alignment yet. I just did a rough alignment on it to get it in the ballpark. But I do have it set up on low range. And again, I've got to go through and do the alignment. I haven't done that yet. Okay. All right. I'll be back. Okay. Joey J. Oh, might have opened the lens cover. Here is your Grant XL. Just going to show you some of the things that I did. Of course, I got the light changed out to blue and red. Use the bright and dim switch for another function. So what I did was take the leads and I removed the connector and individually wrapped the, not individually on this one, I just wrapped the connector in heat shrink, and I installed my own connector in the holes there. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see it, so you probably can't either. Yeah, I think you can, right there. The one with the orange and yellow wire coming out of it. That's now your band select switch. And the radio's wired to be on bright all the time. But with this switch here, it changes the function of the channel selector. You push that down, that's band and channel. So we're on band B, channel 19, which is -22 when you reference channel 1. Okay, this guy over here, this is your squelch scan. Up, the radio scans up. Switch it down, the radio will scan down, and the center position is scan off. Okay, now this is a squelch activated scan. That's why it's called squelch scan. So as long as the squelch is closed, the radio happily scans along, but when the squelch opens, that's what it does. Now, the first channel it does when it stops its scan is the last channel it was on. Let me show you that. Let's let it get scanning again. Okay, now I'm going to open the squelch right now. You see it shows 4. Okay, this time it didn't do it. Sometimes it will go on to the next channel, but a lot of times it will show the last channel the first time it does that, but then it will quickly correct itself and show the current channel. Okay, and I'm going to leave the squelch open, switch squelch scan off, and like I said, I've put the connector in there and sealed it up with some heat shrink. Okay, that right there, that is your talkback function. Talkback is where the SWR calibrate control used to be. Alright, right there. Now I'm going to show you all this again once I get the face of it on there. But there's your TRBX3. I still got to tie up the talkback wires. And the RF calibrate and SWR switch I've sealed up in heat shrink and labeled too, and wire tied inside the unit. Okay, bright dim, I've already showed you that. And let's see what else. This one here, SWR calibrate control. I individually wrapped the wires on this one and then put heat shrink over all three, and it's tucked down and right in behind it. So if you ever decide to put the radio back to stock, all the stuff is still there. Okay. Still got to change out your cap, make it a big cap, and put the protection diode on the power connector. But there's your LC5304 NX. Got the scan function to it, and your channel selector changes the band. I've pretty much got everything wire tied. Like I said, though, I've got to go back and do this. And good Lord, they give you a mile of wire for this TRBX3, so I have to carry it past the board and tie it up back here. But almost finished with it, and I'll do another video as soon as I do. Okay, Joey, I wanted to show you how I did the counter connector. Got it in between the power connector and the speaker connectors. It's the way it is on a lot of the other radios. It's right in this area. That way it doesn't clutter up the rest. And if you decide later you want to add a RFX 150 or something like that on the back, then it's nice and clean. You know, I'm sitting here looking at all this updating that we've done on this radio. And then I see this light bulb. I'm going to upgrade this to an LED, a white LED. If you really didn't want that, then I won't charge you for it. But it needs a white LED. Okay. Joey J, here is your Grant XL. You can see I got the talkback wires tied down. The only thing I'm concerned with is where your mounting holes are. Like this one. If you don't use one that's too long, you should be fine. I'm going to tie this up so they stay together and stay out of the way. That's going to be on the channel selector side of the radio, so be careful when you start to put those in there. Alright, I'm going to slap the covers on it and I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot to show you the 4700 microfarad cap. Okay, there it is. Okay, now I'm going to put the covers on. I'll be back. Joey, a couple of other little details I wanted to show you. To fill that hole over here on the side, I used one of these caps that comes with the SX units. They usually send me 2 of them because the cutout on the SX cabinet has a big hole in it. Yeah, I got new covers that'll fit these, but they're Ranger covers, but they do fit. They're like $25 a set, so I didn't figure you'd want to fool with that. So what I did was I used that hole plug that comes with those SX kits, and I put behind this. It's not glued or anything, it's just the covers are holding it in place. It can't move. But that's how I blocked off that hole. I can't believe that guy boogered up this case like that. That's just anyway. Alright, talk to you later.